Hi there. So 25 days left for your CAT, and a lot of students are facing tremendous problems in logical reasoning and data interpretation. Now, I'm going to propose you certain plan, which will definitely work out for you, and that will help you to kind of improve your preparation and your score eventually in next 20-25 days. So let's go ahead and let's see how you should be going ahead with your entire preparation. Now, I'm going to divide this into 3 segments altogether. So the first thing is topics, what to study, and the plan. Okay. Now, as far as topics are concerned, okay. So as I said, right, there are as far as what's going to be there in CAT 2018 logical reasoning and DI, right? So if you look at topics, I'll tell you to do some traditional topics. Now, when I say traditional topics, it means the topics which you all know. Basically, what you have is like, say, games and tournaments you have. Then you have sitting arrangements, right? Then you have some metrics kind of an arrangement. Then you have, based on some, I would say finance, like, betting and all this stuff. So, these are the topics that you can see. Now, again, like, I will not be really telling you guys that you should be focused a lot on topic as such, because you are still not sure if it's really going to be there. So, this is something a low priority. Okay, this will have a low priority. So, don't focus much on topics as such. Now, what to study and plan. So let's do this together. Now, as far as, rather I will put this in a different way. What problems you guys are facing now? Okay, as far as LRDI is concerned, the problems are predominantly, couple of them are like literally bad for you guys, because now let's get into this. The first problem, choice. Okay, choice of set. Now, a lot of people tell me that they fail to pick up the correct set, or they fail to understand which set they should be picking up once they begin with your logical reasoning and data interpretation. Now, to answer this, there needs to be a good practice. Okay, you cannot just randomly pick up. Now, some people say that, sir, I actually look at the length of a question and then I will pick it up. Now, that's absolutely wrong. You cannot pick up a set based on the length actually. Now, what you should be doing here, and that's something we'll talk about later. Number 2. People get stuck, right? They feel that, okay, I did 2 questions now. Out of 4 questions, I cannot do the next 2 questions. I'm like a little bored now. I don't have energy because I'm done with everything. So, you have a problem with choice of questions. You have a problem with getting stuck. And then there is a good problem, or rather there is a big problem with respect to your accuracy. Then number 4 will be your attempts and all that stuff, right? So, these are the predominant problems you guys are facing currently. So, let's understand what's going to be the plan. Now, how you should be going ahead with your entire logical reasoning and DI in next 25 days. Now, guys, the only thing that can help you to improve your score as far as LRDI is concerned is practice and a rigorous practice. So, there are 2 ways now here which you can kind of try on your own to do it. So, the plan says that what you're going to do is, number 1, you have 2 resources, okay? One is, say you have previous CAT papers. This is your Bible. Okay, CAT papers. Then you have your mocks. Which your classes that you have joined in, you have mocks. Now, what I wanted to do is, I wanted to kind of break down your preparation in segmentation. Okay, so say you can give, say 2 days, 2 days, and 2 days. What I want you guys to do is, your previous year CAT paper and your mock should go simultaneously. Okay, now what you have to do is pick up previous year's CAT paper. Okay. Do not get into questions which has calculations. Do not get into questions which has graph in it, because that is something is not there in CAT actually. Okay. Now what you have to do is give yourself 2 days, only practice questions from your mocks which is screwed up. Okay. So practice only questions which went all wrong. So take those sets back and practice them. Okay. Learn from those sets. Learn from your mistakes. Okay. What did exactly happen in this kind of case? Was it a case late? Was it a fill in the blank? Was it something to do with the, permutation combination kind of a question? But I would always tell you one quick hint is that when you have question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, and question number 4, right? Now, most of the time it happens that question number 3 and question number 4, both of them have additional information to knock these questions off. These kind of sets, you should not be picking up in first 30 minutes. Yeah, you should not be picking up all those sets which has a lot of permutation combination and which has a lot of possibilities involved in it. Okay, these kind of sets should be avoided in first 30 minutes. Now, coming back to your prep plan, go 2 days, okay, give yourself 2 days and only take previous CAT paper and take mocks, take those sets and try to knock them off. You can do on a daily basis 9 sets, you can do on a daily basis 10 sets, but guys, again, remember this, getting that question correct is not your main focus, okay? By getting them correct, you're not achieving anything. You might getting them correct because it's maybe the hit of the moment, or you just got it correct because it was your mood based, something like that sort. But my thing is that I would be basically focusing more on learning part, that okay, am I learning from this, right? Am I getting anything from this? So how do you go ahead with this kind of question? So take your mock papers, right? Whatever mocks you have, say you have written, say till date you have written 10 mocks, right? So 10 mocks, and if I say round about how many questions you must have solved, right? They say 8 sets. So you have 80 sets out here, right? Now do not do all the sets which went correct. So let's say 50%. So you have 40 sets, right? Try to practice these 40 sets on a daily basis. So this is how you will improve yourself. So practice, practice, practice and practice. So give yourself 2 days. You can decide like consecutive 2 days, alternative 2 days, whatever you can do, right? As per your convenience. But what you have to do is take previous year's paper or take mock papers and try to knock off sets as much as you can for next 10 days. Do this for next 10 days at least, okay? What's going to happen is that, so you have an option, shall I write new mock or shall I go back to my previous mock and practice LRDI sets? I would say do these things because this is more effective, it has more impact, this will give you good accuracy, this will teach you a lot. So this is something I will go for. I will not try to write more mocks and more number of sets, rather I will go back, understand what mistakes I did, and if you give yourself like 7 to 8 days also, and in the 7 to 8 days roundabout, even if you're solving say 50 to 60 LRDI sets with good analysis, guys, it's gonna answer every question of yours, that how you should be taking up with your LRDI, what kind of sets you should be taking up, what is going to be your approach once you pick up that set, okay? If you pick up it, okay, and if you're stuck at it, what you should be doing, all these questions will be answered if you do practice right from today for next at least 7 to 8 days as far as your data interpretation and DI is concerned. Okay, now if you have any questions, right, if you need anything, right, you can get in touch with me on either on the WhatsApp, or you can get in touch with me on my Facebook page, and do subscribe to my channel because I'm going to be posting real kick-ass videos henceforth till your CAT exam.